there, hope you're all well today. Okay, sorry about that, just had to let my dog out squeaking with a bloody toy, can't film like that. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I'd made the baby bobbles. Now, I've done these. Now, it's the same concept, it's just that I haven't got no more baby ribbon to do them with. So today I'm going to be using 1-inch purple and 1-inch cream. Okay, so the first thing you do is just take a length off. I'll cut it there, I'll tell you how big it is. It is, flipping it, come on Tony. Do you know what, I'm going to do it in centimetres because this is how I did it before, but I'll measure it in inches as well if you want. But we're 30, so we're 39 centimetres roughly, give or take, and inches 12, 14.5 inches. You know, it's just roughly, you know, and like I say, I'm going to do it in centimetres because that's how I started doing them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get both of the ribbons and cut them so they're the same. Now, also cut a bit of the, I've already done mine, but cut 4.5 centimetres of both ribbons. Okay, and I'll show you what we do with that. Now, because I'm using purple, I have a purple bobble. This is cream and I haven't got a cream bobble, so I'm going to use white. Now, don't worry if you haven't got the right bobbles. If you've got white, just use white. You know, whatever you think is best. Also, I've got my little button that goes on the purple one, and my little flat back pearl embellishment to go on the cream one. Okay, so what you do is you measure 9 centimetres and then just give it a little bit of a click so you know, a little bit of a cut. So 9 centimetres and then cut. Okay, now you want 4 of these 9 centimetres, so I'm just going to put that on there, cut, and again, cut, and last one, cut. Right, so you want 4 of those. And you also want 4 of the other colour as well. If you're doing single bobbles, then you know you obviously don't need to do this, just need to do 1. But if you're doing 2 colours, because I'm doing them in pairs, so if you're doing 2 colours, you want 4. You see, I've got 4 of the purple there at 9 centimetres. And you want to do the same in your second colour, if you're doing a second colour. 4, again, of the 9 centimetres. This one don't want to play ball by the look of it. There we go. So you want 4 of your second colour at 9 centimetres as well. I'm going to use this one. It's got a bit doolally, that one. I don't think I've cut enough off this. Oh yes I have, because I only want 1 more, don't I? I'm very good at doing that as well. There we go. So 4 of each colour. Get rid of that, don't need that. Now, so obviously you're going to need a bobble of your choice. White and purple I'm using today because I've got no cream ones, but I've got purple one. You want 2 pieces, the 2 different colours you're using. You want 4.5 centimetres of each. If you're just using one colour, then it's 4.5 centimetres. And you want 4 9cm strips, okay, of one colour, and 9cm strips of your second colour. Okay. Now, if you're just using one colour, then you know it's just one colour. Now, I'm going to light my candle for this. Normally, I would just use my lighter, but today I'm going to use my candle. Now, I've got some frayed bits there, so I'm just going to run them through the candle. If you know this already, you know, don't put them right on because you'll burn. It's only to, you know, take the frayed bits off and kind of give it a little bit of a sealant. That's all. Okay. Like I say, don't do it too much because you'll burn the ends. Now, if you do happen to just burn the ends and it's really like kind of not that bad, then don't worry about it because we can always put it on the, you know, on a bit of the, you know, thingy that we don't see. So don't worry about it too much. There we go. Right. So put them aside a minute. Now, what you do from here is fold them in half. Okay, fold them in half, and then press on the middle. Press at the bottom. Can you see? Just press at the bottom, so you know where your middle line is when you open it. Okay. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to put a bead of glue either side of that crease. Okay, so a bead of glue at either side of your middle crease you've just made. Then we're going to take each end and put them to the middle on the glue. Now, I know, you know, hot glue just dries real quick, so you know, if you want to practice first, then you do that, you know, till you get confident that you can, not fast, but confident that you can, you know, do that without the glue drying. Okay, so you need to do that with all 4 pieces, and just put a bead of glue on either side, like so, and then bring your sides up to that middle. Now, don't worry if you look and you think, oh, that's like, I've got a great big gap there. Don't worry, because you won't see it. You won't see it. Well, when we put them on top of each other, you won't see it. I'll just shut that up, and it's making a bit of a row. Okay, so again, in the middle, make a little mark, put your bead of glue across, and then put them to the middle, your ends to the middle. Oops. I know sometimes when I'm using hot glue, it just, you know, it tends to become a little bit of a nightmare. But, you know, you get there eventually, and, you know, things turn out right, so it's not too bad. But if you're not overly confident with a glue gun, you know, maybe I would suggest you maybe try, you know, try it on a piece of scrap ribbon before, you know, before you do it, and make sure you know, if you're confident at doing that. Okay, so there's your 4 pieces. Now, it's really simple from here. What I tend to do is I tend to turn them over and see which one I've done best, which is this one. So I'll put this one on the bottom. So lay it lengthways. Okay, now if you've got one that's, you know, quite a big gap and you can't do anything with it, put that one on next, because you're not going to see it. So what we're going to do now is we've laid our best one lengthways. We're going to put a bead of glue down that line, that centre line we've got there. Just put a bead of glue down there, and then do that one over the top like that, so we've got a cross. Okay, so we've got one lengthways and then we've got one vertical. Okay, like so. Then get another one, bead down the middle, glue all over, and then do that one diagonally. You know, try and keep the You know, so it's like kind of in the middle-ish. And with the last one, again, do diagonal the other side. Okay. I've got glue coming out of there now. Now, if you do get glue all over, don't worry. When it dries, we can pick them, you know. But there is the start of your bobble. Now, I'm going to leave that there and let that set, and I'll just go on to your second colour. Do exactly the same. Fold in half so we know where the centre is. Bead of glue and pull them in. Pull your sides in to that glue. She says, more fingers this morning. I don't know. Oh, fingers. I'm all thumbs this morning. I don't know what's the matter with me. And I'm saying this morning, it's gone past dinner. It was pretty 2 o'clock. I have recorded this once, believe it or not. I got another camera. My husband's old phone. Because at the moment, all of us have just gone on contract. About 2 months ago. And we've only ever been on contract, I think, once. We never, you know, we kind of didn't like it. So we've been going on pay-as-you-go and buying our own phones, which, to be fair, works out bloody expensive. So, anyway, we thought, we'll try the contract. So we went on contract. Now, my old phone is a HTC, which is what I'm actually recording with now. It just depends. Sometimes I'll use the HTC one, or sometimes I'll use my own, which is a Samsung Galaxy 6 Edge. So it just depends. Depends what mood I'm in. Anyway, my husband's old phone is a Sony Xperia C. I don't know if it's a C1 or a C4. I think it's a C1. So, not that the picture's any better, but my HTC that I'm using is my work phone. So I have I have work number for people who want to buy crafts and things like that. So I have a work phone and a personal phone. And so I thought, oh, I'll use my husband's, his old one. And then I have no idea what happened. But anyway, I put everything in. I put my SIM card in and my SD card. Did this video once already. That's why these are done. Because I've done it already. And come to put it onto my computer for editing. It's not showing up on my computer. I plug it in, but it's not showing up. So I had a look, and somebody had said to get the Sony. I can't remember what they call it now, but it's a Sony like creative thing. Anyway, I got it, and that didn't work either. When I plugged it in, it wasn't showing that my phone was plugged into my computer. So then I thought, well, what do I do now? I can't, it's on my phone and I can't do anything with it. So I thought, well, I'll share it through Bluetooth to my phone. Well, I've been here an hour and it's only on 1%. So I thought, oh, I ain't messing about like that. So I thought I'll just go back to my HTC and do it on here. So that's hence why you're with me. Having to do it second time lucky. Okay, when you've done that, get your bobble. Now, if you've got bobbles like man have like that little bit there. That's the bit that you need to put on here. So what you do is turn your flower over, and you've got that little slip down there. Just put a bead of glue down there, like so, and then place your bobble on it with that notch at the end, and just push down so it gets the bobble gets the ribbon as well. All right, now you will have to wait, it might droop, so you'll have to just keep hold of it so it stays upright, but I've found that they're pretty good and they stay upright on their own. Yeah. And do the same again with the purple one, just a bead of glue down the middle. Oops, turn that wrong. And then put my purple bobble on. And just push it down so it hits the ribbon as well. Like I say, they're usually pretty good. You know, they tend to stand up on their own. But that's all you do. Okay. Now, the little bits that we've cut here, I had to go over here because I think it makes it, you know, a lot cleaner, and you know, it just makes it a lot cleaner, I think. So that's why I do it. I mean, if you want your bobble just as it is like that, then don't do this. You know, I just think it makes it look a little bit cleaner. Now, I found two different ways to do this. I've put glue on this, then put it in. And I've also put glue on there and then put it in. Now, I have found that putting the glue, I'll just cut this off, it doesn't seem to want to stop freeing for some reason. There we are. I have found the best way, either way works great, but I have found the best way is to put glue on here, then put your piece on. And the reason why I say that is because you're getting a bit more stability in your bobble, you know, your elastic band. You're just getting a little bit more stability on it because it's going to be glued, you know. So just put your glue over your band there, and then put your piece on top. Give it a bit of a push down. Now, if it overlaps, don't worry, because we can just cut that off. But make sure that is straight, you know, so it doesn't. Wow, it's hot. I've only got my glue gun on low, and it's still flipping up. Sick of burning my fingers, honestly. So, and it just finishes it off. You know, you don't see the back of the band, just finishes it off. Now, like I say, this does work both ways. You can either put the glue on the little piece and put it on like that, or you can put it on, you know, put it on the bottom of the ribbon itself with the band. Just gives it a bit more stability. That's what I've found. I don't know, you know. But, and it finishes it off nice as well, I think. Now, like I say, if you have got any, I haven't on that one, but if you have got any, yeah, you have got it there. If you have got any bit of leftovers, then just, you know, trim them up. Make sure you move these bows out of the way as well while you're doing that. I tell you, the amount of times I've done this and I haven't moved the bows out the way and I've cut right through them. And I've been so annoyed. Having to start it again. So, there you go. Don't think there's any on that. No. Perfect. Okay, then they're just ready for you to decorate. Like I say, I've got a little purple button here for this one. Purple one, obviously. I'm just going to put that in the middle. Like so. And then I've got my little flat back pearly one to go on my cream one. Just put it in the middle. Make sure it's in the middle so they get to dry. Okay, and that is how you make your bobbles, guys. Now, we'll let them settle and let them dry, you know, which is what I did with these two. Just let them settle and dry. And then I just pull off any, you know, loose glue strands or anything like that. And then you've got a pair, you know, pair of bobbles. And it doesn't matter if it's white, you know. If you've got a pink flower for your bobble, and you haven't got a pink band, use white. White, you know, comes into any form, really, with anything. Unless you're using black, then a black band would be better, you know. But a white band, you know, just come into anything. And there you have it. And there are your pairs of bobbles. Cool. Alright guys, please subscribe to my channel. I have noticed I've got another 2. So I was bouncing about my summer house today when I saw that. So thanks for subscribing, guys. I'll find out who you are. And I will thank you personally. Please like this video if you like it. And please subscribe to my channel. You know, I'm going to start doing tutorials, one thing and another, and some hauls and some chit chats, and we do a TFI Friday as well. If you ask some of the people that have already subscribed, they will let you know. But if you want to know what I'm doing next, or if you want to watch a tutorial, then please click on your notifications if you're on a mobile, and it will tell you when I've put another video up. Alright guys, I will see you very soon. Have a great day. Love you loads. Bye bye.